Welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Oh, and 2 now. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Moniak wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Swing and a ball line to center. That's a hit. Throws to second, in there safely.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Hunter Goodman digs in now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And there's the strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. First and second here, no outs. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Here's a 1-2.
That's a ball.
McCarthy, the lead runner at second. Moniak at first with no outs. That one misses, and the count's full.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
3-2 on the way. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Betts at second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Right through there for a strike. fouled off. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Pitch gets away. Up with it, fires to first.
No,
he's in there.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Troy Johnston.
Just a brutal turn of events for the defense. They get the big strikeout with the runner on third, but not only are they unable to complete the out at first, also some heads-up base running gets a run across. Kind of a tough play to recover from and move on if you're on the mound or behind the dish.
So in now for Colorado, Troy Johnston. That misses, and it's 1-0. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rockies 1, the Dodgers coming to bat. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Tanner Gordon. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Here's the 0-2. What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent
First
pace.
baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Freddie Freeman. He's one of those guys that seems to get better as he gets older. Freddie Freeman stands in now and watches strike 1.
That's outside.
Something that stands out about Freeman, Boog, is how well he takes care of himself. He admits he wasn't focused on his health early in his career, but now he's eating and working out the right way, which hopefully extends his career a few seasons.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the second, Kyle Carroll's digging in for the Rockies. Fly ball down the line. Rojas takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
The That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. And gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Now here is Brett Sullivan.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Tap to first.
No,
And a
that's
foul
foul.
ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That's
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Batting ninth, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
Foul ball there. Sullivan leads off first with one away. Liner caught at second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Jake McCarthy will hit next. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. McCarthy wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Outside, that's a ball.
Especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Third out. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. And it's 2-zip. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. And Mookie takes There's a 1-1.
This
Oh,
hitter's
that's
looking
inside.
for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Johnston flying after this one, and that will drop foul. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Now this is in the air down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Ball, that's low.
And the 1-0. Fouled off left side.
That's a ball.
Strike two. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Right fielder, Alex Call.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Call.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Tapped softly on the ground. Zips it across, and the Dodgers are set down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here in L.A., on to the third inning. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Hunter Goodman.
Yo one. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Moniak on at first. Nobody out. Hit
That
hard on
ball's
the ground
foul.
to the right side. And foul ball. The 0-2. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter.
Nope.
The 1-0.
Well,
Nope,
he looks more
outside.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Right through there for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Out towards right center field. McCarthy on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
On the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting 9th,
Good fade and
catcher,
sinking action to that
Eliezer
changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Alfonso.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Eliezer Alfonso. That's in there. Strike 1. Lined into right. And that's down, a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Max Muncy.
Up next for the
Nice line
Dodgers,
drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
There goes the runner. Pitches
That's
low.
ball 3.
Throw to second.
He's out.
And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the top of the fourth. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies. Clips the corner, and that is strike one.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one way inside. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman Kyle Carroll.
That's
and
out.
yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these guys for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes. He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Hey!
Johnston aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman Edouard
One out
Julien.
man at first. Next to hit for the Rockies, Edouard Julien. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit to third, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball one. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. The Rockies strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pahen.
Ball.
The 1-0. Late swing, fouled off.
Ball, that's in.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2 now. That
That's
one
ball
missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman.
That's a ball.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fastball for a strike. On the ground, 2 ball to Tovar. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Johnston moving under this one. And that ends the inning. We played 4. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Paul Gervais, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Klein getting cranked up as well. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that's a little bit high. 3 balls and a strike.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one misses. So lead off walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Emmett Sheehan won't go any further tonight. And it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. New arm out of the bullpen, Paul Gervais. He's pitching on 2 days rest. McCarthy thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Tovar gets his lead at first with nobody out. Just missed. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
That one missed. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder Mickey Moniak.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mickey Moniak. He's 2 for 2.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. That one felt good. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
That's a little bit low. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Fastball the inside corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Nope. Outside.
Two down. And that skips in the dirt. Draws the walk there.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
1-2 now as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That was pretty nasty. And he'll challenge that called strike.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Yeah!
Man at first, 1 away. Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Way inside, gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just misses with that one.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Got it. 2 away. Johnston not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Paul Gervais out of the game. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
So up next, Kyle Karros.
That's
Well,
a ball.
triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 6-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Karros, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Oh, right to the backstop. And now A man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man on second, 2 down. That one lifted to left. Hernandez under it. And that is that. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Inside, ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And that clips the inside corner. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they're on the scoreboard. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. Ripped on a line to center. McCarthy on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
For the Dodgers, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
That's too low. Ball 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Now here's a flare off the bat. Oh, he can't squeeze it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Brett Sullivan
Leading off
digging in for the Rockies.
Catcher Brett Sullivan.
That's out.
The 1-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Henriquez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That was the emergency hack right there.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there, and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
No, that's down.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Now pitching for the
The
Dodgers.
new pitcher in the game, Will Klein.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Third time through the order now. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy.
All right, Dodgers.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Trying to punt his way on. And that's just foul.
All right, Los Angeles.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still lead it though, 6-1. Bottom of the 6th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Eliezer Alfonso.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Inside
Stirring
ball.
in the Colorado bullpen, Jordan Romano. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Mejia getting loose as well. The 1-1. Up the middle, Tovar. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out.
I don't know what it looks like going through the zone for those hitters, but the swings are defensive. And that's a real indicator, along with just the other stuff you guys have noticed about how nasty he is right now.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Clips the corner. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Man at second.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 1-1. In the air, left field. Moniak makes his way towards it. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Pajes scores. It's 6-2, and in its second with an RBI double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Tanner Gordon gives way, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the World Series with the MVP in their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei who claimed the double. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Betts takes low. Set down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Dodgers with a run scoring double. It's now 6-2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Leading off for the Rockies,
Here's the left fielder, Mickey Moniak. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Booth.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 70, the power lefty, up as well. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And the 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That's ball 2.
And they'll do it again.
Let's go, Will.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right through there, got him. One up, one down.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Hey. Ball, that's out.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. One, 2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
2 outs, base is empty. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
Here we go, Jack.
2 down, nobody on. And he fires in a fastball at 95. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just off the inside corner. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Rockies are down quietly. They lead it 6-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the seventh, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy trying to get there. Makes the grab on the run. One down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Alex Paul.
The Rockies leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
That's a ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
For the Dodgers, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Runner at second, 2 down. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can. Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Man at second. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, inning over. So the Dodgers leave 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here
Leading
in
off
L.A.,
for Colorado,
we're at the top of
right
the 8th.
fielder,
Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies.
Ball 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track. Right through there for a strike.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Ball, that's out.
That one missed.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That misses. Ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And there's ball
Nope,
4.
that's ball
He
4.
did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Second baseman Edouard Julien.
Next for Colorado, Edouard Julien. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez gets under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for Colorado, catcher Brett Sullivan.
And first offering is fouled off. Pitch kicks away.
2.
Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one gets past the catcher. Catcher has it, fires to first.
No, he's in there.
Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop Ezekiel
So
Tovar.
he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on
Now pitching
base.
for the
Back with a new
Dodgers,
pitcher after
number
this. Number 70 taking over on the mound.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The Rockies trying to break this one open, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Ball,
Could be
that's
some
outside.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a 2-0.
Hey.
Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that goes foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2 now. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Liner, and oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Colorado,
now, new pitcher on the
number
mound as we
38,
roll into the
Victor
bottom of the
Vodnik.
8th. Victor Vodnik. He's been so good against lefties.
Leading off for the Dodgers, catcher Eliezer Alfonso.
And that one
That's a ball.
just misses. A ball and no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Popped up. Julien settles under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Max Muncy.
Let's go, Max.
Nope.
Come on, Funky Muncy.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 2-1. You're getting a
Ball
taste
three.
right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Payoff pitch. That's ball
Ball
4.
four.
Tried another
Break the base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next
His ability
for
to draw
the
walks
Dodgers,
has been
center
something
fielder,
that's been part of his
Andy
career since day
Pages.
one.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Hey.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The Rockies leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
All right, Dodgers. Woo.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out.
Up next
Number 2.
for the
Well, that's the
Dodgers,
money maker
first
right there.
baseman,
2 strikes,
Freddie
slider down and away
Freeman.
from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
A little bit
Ball.
low. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. The 2-1.
That's ball
Just
3.
missed. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Muncy off of first with 2 away.
Looking good, Dodgers.
He swings and fouls one off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
3-2 now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the ninth. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. This one in the air center field. Pajes under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder Mickey Moniak.
And there's a foul ball.
There you go.
Moniak checks his swing, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Goodman, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Chop left side, and it goes just foul.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Got him looking for the K. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Ball.
And a 2-1 on the way. That one almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one's in there, and it's a full count. Fly ball down the line, and it lands foul. So we reset, and we'll do it again. That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. And a payoff pitch.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances. This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
The 0-1.
Ball. Ball, that's high.
Bounced up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out.
Oh.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. And he chops in for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses, and the count is 1-2. The Dodgers down by 4. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Victor Vodnik will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Juan
Colorado,
Mejia on the
number
pitch out of the
47,
pen here.
Juan
And he's got a
Mejia.
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Sends it to first. That finishes the evening's action.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.